Testing audio. 1, 2, backstage, yeah. Going to be live cracking this box in about sort of 10-15 minutes, and quite frankly I can't wait because this is the first time I've actually got my hands on some of these cards, so yeah, it should be fun. See you soon. Going to be doing this thing in about 10 minutes time. And it's going to be cracking a whole case of Uprising, courtesy of one of my patrons, sending this to me to crack on his behalf, basically just for the fun of getting it on the YouTube channel. So it should be fun. For some reason as well, my computer is running hotter than usual. I think it's because of this new rendered background that I've got sort of streaming here. So this is actually a piece of art that I had commissioned recently. Sort of represents a sort of pits-ish area, but obviously with English streets a little bit. And I think it looks really, really cool. I'll put the rain in there and obviously the rain droplets in there myself. But I think that could be the reason why the computer is running a little bit hotter than usual, is because it's rendering a scene while streaming. So hopefully we don't get any crashes, but it should be fine, hopefully. But yeah, I really, really like it. It's cool art. Probably going to make maybe a mat out of it at some point, but there's loads of other things I'm doing in the background at the moment, hence why the content has been a little bit sort of here and there. But yeah, really, really liking the look of it so far. I have just had a piece of art come back to me, which is which is basically going to be my channel avatar. So I've just literally just this second had that delivered into my inbox, and oh my god, it looks quality. So hopefully I'll be able to share that with you on the stream today. Somehow I'm going to try and work it into the stream scene now while I'm behind the scenes here. But it looks absolutely fantastic. It's all part of the rebrand that I've gone on and on and on and on about to people in the Discord. But yeah, it's finally coming to fruition. Obviously, I'll show you my character hopefully in this stream. It's looking awesome. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, very excited. Going to be cracking the box in a few minutes. So yeah, fun times. So let's do this then. Let's do this thing. Let's switch over to the main camera now. So hello, welcome back to Go Again Gaming. My name is Az, and today we are opening a Uprising case, courtesy of one of my patrons who just sent it to me to open up on the channel, just for the sake of content, because who doesn't love a good box opening stream? So that's what I'm here to do today. So thanks for joining me, whether that's now or in the future. If you are in the chat, I will try and listen to you guys and respond as quickly as I can. Whether that's people showing up now. If not, then we're just going to have fun and cracking this box now. So it's going to be awesome. And I haven't had the chance to obviously go to any pre-releases because the UK's pre-releases just didn't exist because of the delays with the French border. So yeah, thank you very much to Tobias in the Discord for sending me this this box to crack on stream. Very much looking forward to it, and I wish you all the best with your pulls. Yeah, so I guess without further ado, we're going to go straight into this. I do have actually, before we go any further, I do have 3 boxes for myself to open. So I do have 3 boxes of Uprising to open for my own collection, but these boxes will be opened, hopefully, as long as the time zones align, these boxes will be opened alongside DM Armada, Red Zone Rogue, and Bill from Spike Feeders on like a collaborative box opening, friendly stream sort of deal. So yeah, I do have 3 for myself, but the case that I'm opening today is for a patron. So very much wishing you all the best of luck, Tobias, and I just can't wait to crack some Uprising. So let me just get the case out then. Here it is. Here's the case. The full case. Flesh and Blood TCG. Lovely old job. So yeah, we're gonna crack this open. Let me just switch to the other camera so you can actually see what the fuck's going on. Cool. Right then, so let's try and get this thing open first of all. Lovely old job. I'll try and keep this box intact because I'll be sending this box back to Tobias afterwards. And I think hopefully he's watching. Hopefully he knows. Well, I think I originally planned this stream for 8 PM BST. But I have the Living Legends podcast to record tonight, so I do have to get this done fairly soon. So yeah, 4 boxes of Uprising, of course. I'm just going to do this 1 box at a time. And if there's any Majestics, Fables, Marveled cards, I'll put them straight in a sleeve as well. So I'm just going to do them 1 box at a time and move these off for now. So yeah, say hello if you are in the chat. It'd be lovely to say hello to whoever you might be out there watching this now or in the future. That's a rubbish knife, isn't it? Let's just try and crack the seam. There we go. Lovely old job. So we're just going to get straight into this. And get straight into it because I just cannot wait to see what we can pull for Tobias today. So yeah, lovely old job. Let's go. And these are paper packs, aren't they, as well? So nice and easy to rip. Don't have to worry about getting my my germs on your cards, mate, because you can just rip them straight open with bare hands. So yeah, there we go. Obviously, you can see the lovely azalea mat, which will become available for people as well as other characters as well. I'm going to show you my character as well that I got designed recently for my channel avatar, which will probably appear on a mat as well at some stage. But anyway, you don't care about that. You care about this. So paper packs. Let's just crack on. Crack on, baby. Look at that. Might want to check if your chat display is top chat or live chat. Ah, right, yeah, okay, it is top chat. So live chat has now been it has now been changed to live chat, but the only person who's chatting is you, Andrew. Oh, DGTCG for you, pack cracking goodness. Thanks for showing up, David. Mr. Cavdane, I always remember our game in the Go Again Gaming Open 4. Yes, the anime mats. Yes, they are coming soon. They are coming very soon. Right, so starting off with a Storm of Sandikai, which is obviously Dramai's weapon. Nice token. I'll put that there. Then I can't remember what the order is of these, but yeah, we'll just go with it. So Critical Strike, it's a generic. Arctic Incineration is an ice card. Sigil of Protection, generic. Sigil of Protection red is actually quite good. Silken Form is a token. Ice Eternal for the Icelander. And Vipox, straight out of the gate, we're having a Vipox here for the Majestic. Autofocus is not on, unfortunately, so it's a bit blurry. Yeah, so we've got the Ice Eternal, which is the Elemental Wizard, so that can just go here. And then straight out of the gate, we have Vipox, which is the generic sort of assassin-looking type card. This has a bit of flavour text on there that says, only fools resort to force from the Spider, which I believe is a character from the Pits, which is quite interesting. So yeah, first Majestic, I'll make sure that's put in a sleeve. And then we got Sweeping Blow as the rainbow foil. So that's cool. Then we got Ice Bolt, Read the Ripples as a wizard card, Draconic Ninja, Draconic Illusionist, Draconic Ninja, Draconic Illusionist, Polar Cat. That's an Elemental Wizard, isn't it? Yeah, it's the first time I've seen these cards. It's very strange trying to organise them. The Sigilet is saying, so the Sigilet in the chat is Tobias, the guy who gave me the box to open, and he is still drafting, so he's semi here. So first of all, the first pack for Tobias is a Majestic Vipox, which I'm just about to put in a sleeve for you now. First pack, Majestic Vipox. Could be very, very good in Benji, because obviously it's a 0 cost 1 attack, but obviously it deals damage equal to number of cards in their hand when it hits. So that's pretty good. Right then, so next pack. I'm probably going to have to go through this quicker than usual as well, because of the fact I do have the podcast to do in about an hour and a half or so, and I have to get through a case. Rather, on my channel, I just open boxes, but Tobias opens cases. Brothers in Arms, Breaking Point for the Draconic action. Oh, man. Right, there. Erasis Respite, Silent Stilettos, Transmogrify for the generic Illusionist, Fine Dial's Fighting Spirit, Dampen for the Wizard, Icebind for the Elemental Wizard, Singe, Ronin Renegade, Sweeping Blow for the Draconic Illusionist, which is there, Draconic Ninja, Sand Cover for the Illusionist, Dust Runner Outlaw, Ash Token, and a Phoenix Flame. Where was the rare? Is it rares in those ones then? I must have completely missed the rares there. Must have completely... Oh no, Transmogrify. That's what it was. I was like, where's the rare there then? Where's the rare? Only 1 token. Yeah, I think so. There's only... Oh, there's a Phoenix Flame as well. There's Ash and a Phoenix Flame in that pack. So maybe 2 tokens. I don't know. Andrew Mason, welcome to the chat. Evening, I just had to finish episode 6 of The Boys, and oh my god, what an episode that is as well. Wow. People should have probably seen The Boys at this point. It came out on Friday. But wow, what an episode that was. Ridiculous episode. I just love the fact that Homelander is like in two minds as to what he needs to do. And that scene with him sort of chatting to himself was just absolutely awesome. And you can tell that his sort of human element will be gone soon. He's just going to go full ape shit, basically. He lost Mitre. Waning Moon, which is a lovely weapon. Healing Balm. Flame Call Awakening for generic Draconic. Oasis Respite. Conduit of Frostburn. Rapid Reflex rather than Razor Reflex. Have I got any generic ninjas yet? No. Invoke Temai as the rare, which is a Draconic thingy. And then Rebellious Push as the foil. Oh no, Rapid Reflex is a rare as well. Okay, need to get used to this. Invoke Temai, which was DM Armada's card. Rebellious Rush is the foil, which is a ninja. Icebind, Elemental Wizard, Singe, Dunebreaker, Senepai, Rising Resentment, Rake the Embers, Soaring Strike, and then Aether Hail. Ice Wizard action. God, man, it's Ice Wizard as well. There's Ice Wizard, and there's Elemental Wizard. Which gets confusing, doesn't it? Speed this up. We've got 3 other boxes to do. It's ridiculous. Let's just go speed time. Draconic action, Sigil of Protection, Healing Balm, Quelling Sleeves, Eisenhower Aether Vein for the ice action, Invoke Asvalai as the Draconic Illusionist, Shiny Healing Balm. Then we've got Elemental Wizard, Ice Wizard, Draconic Ninja, Skittering Sands, Dust Runner Outlaw, Rake the Embers, Aether Hail, which is the Ice Wizard, not Ice, Dramai Token, and a Phoenix Flame. But yeah. Might stream my boxes when they arrive. Yeah, do it. Do it, obviously, do it in Discord. Well, you can do it in there, can't we? I think so. I think you've done it in there before, have you? Or was it Andrew's done it in there before? I can't remember. But yeah, just go live in the Discord. I'm sure people want to see what's going on, what people are pulling. Draconic, Healing Balm, Quelling Slippers, Mounting Anger, which is a rare, and then Strategic Planning, which is a rare. Then we've got Shiny Ice Bolt, which is an Ice Wizard. Elemental Wizard. Read the Ripples. Silken Form Cold Foil. So the first cold foil we received in this case is a Silken Form Cold Foil. So probably not the cold foil you want to get, but still, this is the cold foil that we have so far. Silken Form Cold Foil. So I'll put that in the sleeve for you. Looks lovely though. You can't really see it on the camera because it's not auto-focusing. So I've turned the autofocus off. Just so you can see the sort of generic spread of what we're getting here. But yeah, that's a nice one. Silken Form. So put that. Where's Vipox? Where did I put Vipox? Oh, there. Cool. Let's carry on. Yeah, you've had a go before. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's just there's those like weird dust on these things, like glittery dust. Storm of Sandakai again. Aether Ashwing, lovely old job. Nice shine, yeah, they are. Cold foils always look lovely, don't they? Burn Away, Critical Strike, Spellfire Cloak, Rapid Reflex is the rare, and Strategic Planning is the rare. Keep putting Draconic stuff in with normal stuff. Strategic Planning, and then a shiny Rainbow Foil Erase Face for a Majestic. So that's quite cool. I'll put that in the sleeve in a moment. Wizard action, Draconic Ninja, Draconic Illusionist, Draconic Ninja, Draconic Illusionist, and Draconic Ninja. One of my favourite arts of the set as well is Billowing Mirage. Because look at the art on it. Fantastic. Can't even see it 'cause it's not even focusing. But yeah, fantastic art. That's just me. I'm a degenerate. Saw a post about the amount of dust coming off these packs. Yeah, there's quite a bit of dust, and it's like rainbow dust as well. Almost, it's like foil dust, which is quite nice. Trade-in, Arctic Incarceration, Sigil of Protection, Conduit of Frostburn, Dampen, another Invoke Temai. So we've got another Invoke Temai there for the dragon. And then we've got Junebreaker Senpai, sorry, for the Rainbow 4, which is a Draconic Illusionist. Read the Ripples. Elemental Wizard. Embermore Senpai, which is Illusionist. Lava Vein Loyalty. Soaring Strike. Phi, the Token Hero. And then another Phoenix Flame. So that's cool. Double-sided token as well. Raman Putra, hi Az, long time not hanging out here. Yeah, welcome to the chat. Thing is that the reason why Raman is because you're on the other side of the world in Bali, so the time zones are all over the place. So what time is it for you now? Probably early morning. But yeah, it is hard. It is hard. Obviously, we can't. I know Go Again Gaming is very much sort of global community, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we can hang out all the time, which is a shame. So welcome to the chat. Whatever time it is out there in Bali, Raman, I hope you're having a lovely day. I imagine you're just waking up at the moment. Yeah. Stephen Fillimore, just got here. Have I missed anything big? No, not really. That reminds me, I actually do have to sleeve this erase face. So we're a couple of packs in. Nothing too big at the moment. We've already pulled a cold foil. Cold foil Silken Form. And then we got a Vipox. Which obviously is the sort of assassin style card. So basically we've got generics. We've got 2 generic Majestics so far. And then we've got a cold foil Silken Form. So nothing too spicy right now, but we'll see. 2:15 AM in Bali at the moment. Exactly. That's the reason, unfortunately, Raman, we don't get to hang out too much. Because obviously the time difference is a thing, unfortunately. But I appreciate you coming along. And yeah, hopefully we'll try and speed through this as quickly as we can. We've got 3 other boxes to open after this. It's a full case from a patron of mine, Tobias, who just gave me this box to crack on the stream. The boxes that I have to crack will be cracked on stream with DM Armada, Red Zone Rogue, and Bill from Spike Feeders. Hopefully, as long as the time zones match up. But I'm sure we'll make something work. So anyway, Waning Moon, Searing Ember Blade for the tokens in this pack. Cold Snap for the ice action. Critical Strike, Flame Call Awakening for Draconic, Sash of Sandakai, we got Flex, we got Rise from the Ashes, and we got Tiger Stripe Shuko, baby! Tuning in just at the right time, Mr. Fillimore, for the Tiger Stripe Shuko. Tobias, first legendary of the case, coming in the first fucking box. Lovely old job. Raman, just in time as well. Tiger Stripe Shuko. Bang, bang, bang. Lovely old job. Just waiting for the stream to catch up. Lovely old job. Rainbow Foil, Tiger, Stripe, Shuko. Hey! Nice. Yeah, I know we got some ninja players in the chat. I know, Andrew, you want this one, don't you, really? So, Tobias, well done. You got a Tiger, Stripe, Shuko. Let me just get rid of these other cards. Ice Wizard. Elemental Wizard. Draconic Ninja. Oh, I put it in the wrong pile again. It's hard to see. Like, there we go, Draconic. But yeah, there we go. Tiger Stripe Shuko straight away. Think that's legendary I'm after. Yeah, exactly. That's the big ninja tings, isn't it? The second attack action card with 2 or less base power you play each turn has +1 and damage can't be dealt by this, can't be prevented. So it basically turns all of your ninjas into an Ira. Pretty much. Which is absolutely disgusting. And it turns Ira into a Ira. As long as the power isn't too much on the base attack. So yeah, there we are. There we are. Oh, I need a drink after this. Woo! Squeaky bum time. Tobias, yes. You got a Tiger Stripe Shuko, my friend. Fantastic pull for the first box. Roman is saying, I opened a Crown of Providence rainbow foil today in my box. Wow, fantastic. That's what I mean. Some people's luck is fantastic, others not so much. But that's the name of the game, unfortunately. That's what you get when you crack packs. You can never expect to get good things. You just have to be... You have to realise that cracking packs is a danger. You might not get nothing. And you have to be prepared to lose money on boxes. That's the way I see it. It's all for fun. So here we go. Brothers in Arms. Cold Snap for the ice action. Stoke the Flames, which is just normal generic Draconic. Quelling Slippers, Flex, and Invoke Yendurai. And then we got a Breaking Point foil as well for the Draconic. So Invoke Yendurai. And Ice Wizard. I was reading as well on the Fab TCG website today that if you go onto Dramai's page, like, you know, under the Heroes of Wraith section, there's like a page for each hero. If you go onto Dramai's one, it tells you, if you scroll down, and obviously you get that little sort of preview of all the cards that come with that hero and what cards you should play. It gives you the backgrounds of each dragon, and Yendurai is the dragon for Mysteria. Oh no, sorry, Savage Lands, Yendurai. Mysteria is Miragai. That's what I was getting confused with. Yeah, so Yendurai is a dragon that lives in the Savage Lands. Ridiculous. So there's dragons everywhere in the world of Wraith. Absolutely loads of dragons everywhere. Storm of Sandakai yet again. I am glad, though, that we didn't get majestic weapons for these heroes, because I think they're good enough already. I think their hero ability is good enough without giving them like the equivalent of a Luminaris or something along those lines. I think it's very much under control with the fact that the weapons are just the weapons, and I'm happy about that, to be honest. Healing Balm, Flame Call, Awakening, Brothers in Arms, Quelling Robe, Rise from the Ashes, a Rewind for the Majestic Wizard, and then Stoke the Flames. So another Majestic here for the Wizard. Sweeping Blow, Ninja, Skittering Sands, Lava Vein, Loyalty, and Dragons of Legend token. So Rewind, Majestic. So if you haven't said hello in the chat, then please do so. I can see there's 9 people watching right now, but I might scare some of you off by saying this, but who knows. If you haven't said hello, then say hello. I'd love to know. There we go, down to 8 already. Yeah. Scared someone off, see? Never mind. It was never meant to be. Right then, so let's go. Next ones we have Scar for a Scar, Arctic Incarceration for the ice action, Inflame, Silent Stilettos, Sigil of Permafrost, Invoke Yendurai again, a Transmogrify foil, so we've got 2 of those now, and then we got a Brain Freeze for the Elemental Wizard, Read the Ripples, Aether Hail for the Ice Wizard, Rebellious Rush, Sand Cover, Dust Runner Outlaw, Rake the Embers, Ash token, and a Phoenix Flame token. Roman is saying it's hilarious. There's a rewinded rewind. Yeah, there is. There is a reverse rewind, isn't there? So rewind has been rewound, sorry. There we go. Can't even speak. Trade in, Cold Snap for the ice, Heat Wave, Eisenhowl Aether Vein, and then Rise Up, and a shiny Heat Wave. So Rise Up is Draconic, Phi or Dramai specialization. So hopefully we'll see more of that in the future, just like dual hero specializations, so it'll be interesting. But that also opens the door for characters that are very similar to each other as well. Because obviously Dramai and Phi are siblings. You would need obviously characters that are similar in nature to have the something or something or something and something specializations. So interesting thought there. Waning Moon and Icelander tokens in the front of that pack. Heat Wave is my favourite art in the entire set. Yeah, it does look quite nice, doesn't it? Let's have a look. Heat Wave, yeah. Do you know why it's your favourite art though, Raman? Because it's waifu material, isn't it? Let's be honest. It is waifu, isn't it? That's why you like it, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oasis Respite, Breaking Point, Critical Strike, another Heat Wave. Speaking of the absolute Heat Wave, Fyendal's Fighting Spirit, Mounting Anger, and Aether Ice Vein. Excuse me. Aether Ice Vein for the Elemental Wizard, even though it's ice, doesn't make any sense. Ice Bind for the Elemental Wizard. Why is that not just Ice Wizard? So yeah, we're going to get loads of different things, aren't we? In the future, we're going to get Draconic Wizard, aren't we? Let's be honest. Aether Hail, June Breaker, Ronin, and Embermore. It is, yeah. I knew it was. Waifu art, Raman is there, 100% every time. Searing Touch, Silken Form, Dampen, Combustion Point for a Majestic. Haven't even read that one before. Haven't even read that at all. Brain Freeze for the Elemental Wizard, Ice Wizard, Rake the Embers, Aether Hail for the Ice Wizard, Rebellious Rush, June Baker, Cinder Skin Devotion, Dramai, and Phoenix Flame. So Combustion Point, another Majestic. Big Boss Book Club. How much have I missed? You have missed a legendary, my friend. The first box, we have pulled a Tiger Stripe Shuko out of this box so far. And this is obviously the first box. So the Majestics we've had so far, or rares, are Combustion Point, Rewind, Tiger Stripe Rainbow Foil Shuko. We got a Cold Foil, Silken Form, Erase Face, and Vipox. So yeah, not bad. Not bad at all for the Ninja Legendary. Couple of Dragon Invocations, no Marvels yet. Storm of Sandakai and Ash Token. Healing Balm, Brothers in Arms, Burn Away, Quelling Robe, Sigil of Permafrost, a Flex again, and then an Icebind. So we've got Singe, Read the Ripples, Embermore thingy. Nothing too spicy here, unfortunately. Next. Yeah, it's yeah. Whenever you see a legendary, you're happy, aren't we? Let's be honest. That's a success. Flameborn Retribution, Sizzler Protection, Arctic Incarceration, Quelling Slippers, Eisenhowl Weathervane, Rapid Reflex for the Ninja, and then a Shiny Singe. So nothing too spicy there. Hopefully I'm getting more quick now with the identifying where the cards go as I'm pulling them, because there's quite a few different things in here. Quite a few different talents and classes and you know, different combinations of cards and what have you. Healing Balm, Cold Snap is Ice, Trade In, Tide Flippers, Rise from the Ashes, Insidious Chill for a Majestic for Ice, Rise from the Ashes, Ronin Renegade Foil, and then just some other stuff. Obviously, as I see more and more of these cards, I will get quicker and quicker. So Insidious Chill. This is an Ice Action Aura, which can be played by Lexi or Icelander, which is quite interesting. But it's a blue pitch as well, so obviously you could play at instant speed with Icelander, which is quite nice. Yeah, just forcing them to discard cards, which I think, again, I pushed this point home quite a lot of times, but I think discarding cards could be a very, very powerful strategy to utilise. Sizzler Protection, red. Oasis Respite, red. Very good and limited. Trade In, Tide Flippers, Mounting Anger, Invoke Vinserakai, the first Vinserakai we've had. Shiny Trade In, Brain Freeze, Icebind, Sweeping Blow, Billowing Mirage, probably my favourite art of the set. Icelander and Phoenix Flame. See you, friends. I'm sleepy. Well, thanks for tuning in, Raman. You got one of the big hits of the stream. And yeah, we'll see you very, very soon. Have a lovely sleep. Or Old Him. Yeah, of course. Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about Old Him. You're massive on Old Him at the moment, aren't you there? Big boss. You absolutely love Old Him right now. Transmogrify, Engulfing, Sigil of Permafrost Foil. Nothing too spicy here. Transmogrify, Ice Bolt, Aether Dart, Another good piece of art there. And then Phoenix Flame for the token. Lava Burst, which was Melody's card. Healing Balm, Flameborn Retribution, Silken Form, Succumb to Winter, another Invoke Vincerikai, and a foil Read the Ripples. Succumb to Winter is Elemental Wizard. Elemental Wizard, Wizard, Illusionist, Draconic, Ice, Illusionist, Draconic, tokens. 4 more packs of this box to go, then we're on to box 2. Oldhim, 8-1 in Commoner and working on Classic Constructed. Yeah. Oldhim in Commoner is very good. He has access to a lot of good defensive and offensive cards. CC though, if you run into Rangers with Dreadbore, you might have an issue. That's all I'm going to say on that, because Dreadbore just not allowing your cards to be played from hand, and obviously a lot of the other stuff that doesn't allow defense reactions might be a bit of an issue. But definitely watch out for that. Brothers in Arms, Sash of Sandakai, Sift, which is going to be nice with Valda. Or was it Earthlaw Bounty? I can't remember. Frost Hex for a Majestic, nice. So we're getting a few frosty stuff going on here. So that goes in a sleeve. Cool. 3 more packs left of this box. Then we're going to box number 2. Stoke Flames, Brothers in Arms, Arctic Incarceration, Conduit Frostburn, Rise from the Ashes, Take the Tempo, which was Steelfer's card. Dust Runner Outlaw is Draconic Ninja. Aether Dart. Frostbite token. Yes, exactly. DG TCG for you. It's a deck of defense reactions. That's right. So in Commoner, you are literally just running all defense reacts with Oldhim, aren't you? Let's be honest. So yeah, it's hard for the opponent to sort of make up the numbers that you're just able to block in that format. And it's the same. It's the same with the generic Guardian Bravo, as we saw in the Go Again Gaming Open 1. Bravo got to the final. Generic Bravo. So yeah, blocking is a thing, people. Blocking is very strong in Commoner, it seems. Yes, get to CC, completely different story. Breaking Point, Critical Strike, Brothers in Arms, Glacial Horns. Ben Francis, let's go. Thanks for joining, bro. Although you have no idea what I'm doing right now. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you. So Sift and Fog Down, another Majestic. So I'll put that to the side. Cool. Nothing else there. I've got quite a few Majestics. Fog Down. Generic Action Aura. Blocks for 3. Non-attack action cards lose and can't gain Go Again. Interesting. Beginning of your action phase, destroy it. Okay, could potentially take turns off your opponent if they're using a lot of non-attacks. Which could be fairly interesting. Searing Emberblade. Token. Oasis Respite. Cold Snap. Trade-in. Quelling Sleeves. Transmogrify. Engulfing Flame Wave and Strategic Planning. So nothing else going on there in this box, unfortunately. But we did get the Legendary, which is always good. So I'm sure Tobias will be happy with that result in that box. And a Cold Foil Helios Mitre at the end there. So we've got 2 Cold Foils in this box as well. 2 Cold Foils in this box as well. Both in the common slot, unfortunately, but still 2 Cold Foils nonetheless. So, yeah, that's that box finished. On to box number 2. On to box number 2. Haven't seen any Marvels yet. I don't know what the pull rate is on Marvels, but we got a legendary, so so far so good for Tobias. And again, thank you for giving me this box to crack on the stream here. And as I mentioned, if you joined here recently and you missed it, I do have 3 boxes to open for myself that I've purchased. But that will be on a stream with Red Zone Rogue, DM Armada, and the Spike Feeders soon. Once obviously they get their products. Okay, so next we've got Blaze Headlong, Brothers in Arms, Sizzler Protection, Heat Wave, Rise Up for the Draconic. That All You Got, which is Flake's card. Lovely old job. And we got Eisenhowl, Icebind, Singe, Billowing Mirage, probably my favourite art in the set. Probably said that already. And then that Aether Ash Ring and Phoenix Flame. Big Boss Book Club is saying, yeah, 6 Unmovables, 2 times Sinks Belows, 2 Fateful Scenes, 6 Steadfast, 8 Earth cards for the ability, only lost to DC TCG's KO, damn dice rolls. That's it, exactly. So, you know, if you're playing Oldhim, it's obviously very defensive, and we know that that's good in these formats, in Commoner. Blocking is a thing, people. So yeah, KO is just fantastic though. There's no consistency with KO at all, especially in Commoner, because you don't have access really to the dice mitigation factors that you get in the rare Majestic slots for KO. So he does suffer a bit, but yeah, sometimes he can just hit you for like 19 damage. Which is just ridiculous. There's no amount of defense reactions that can really prevent you from taking 19 damage or something stupid. So yeah, KO is a lot of fun, and you know you can never prepare for KO at all because it just comes out of nowhere. Rapid Reflex and Invoke Yandurai and an Arctic Incarceration foil. But yeah, you can never really prepare for a KO. There's no amount of defense reactions or anything that can really get around it. That's the thing with brutes, you can't really block effectively with brutes because obviously they intimidate you as well. Rhinar does that a lot, and KO just hits you for double damage sometimes, which is just ridiculous value. So yeah, brutes are hard to block, or hard to block effectively anyway. You never know what's coming at you. You never know what card you're banishing from the intimidate, or you never know whether KO is going to high roll. So I can see why you can have such a consistent and coherent defensive deck but still lose against a brute. I can definitely see that happening. Trade in, Cold Snap, Scar for a Scar. Nice little reprint in this set. Sash of Sandakai, Rise from the Ashes. Another Rewind. Dead Runner Outlaw. I forgot to sleeve this card, which I will do in a moment. Singe, Read the Ripples. And then some generic stuff going on here. 19 was exactly what had me off. Exactly, yeah. So I listened to your podcast. I think that's why I remembered the precise number, because I listened to your recent episode on your Commoner experiences. And yeah, 19 is just a fucking massive number, isn't it? Really, let's be honest. 19 damage. What was that, like a Primeval Bellow something into a doubled attack? Yeah, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. And that's the great thing about playing KO. You can make your opponent sweat for the sheer fact that it's just all dumb luck, which is just funny. It's just funny to watch and funny to play. Cold Snap, Sizzler Protection, Arctic Incarceration for the ice action, Quelling Slippers, Dampen, Invoke Kyloria. It's the first Kyloria we've seen. And a shiny Hypothermia. That's nice. Kyloria, apparently, is the dragon who lives under the pits. Bit of interesting lore for you there. And again, all this juicy information can be found on the Fab TCG website. Kyloria is the dragon of greed, and she lives underneath the pits. Which I thought was quite cool. Andrew is saying, KO hit me for 24 before. Wow. That's ridiculous. 24 damage. And that's blitz as well, isn't it? That's dead. That's dead situation. 24. How on earth did they do that? Hypothermia. I completely forgot about the Majestic. Okay, next. Critical Strike, Searing Touch, Healing Balm, Conduit of Frostburn, Succumb to Winter, Sift, Shiny Dampen, Brain Freeze, Icebind, Billowing Mirage, and just other generic stuff and tokens. Conor McNamara, good luck on all the packs, buddy. Hope it's spicy pools all round. Yeah, cheers, mate. Thanks for popping in, and I'll see you soon at the Firestorm Games event when we get that kicking off. So yeah, have a good day, mate. Cheers for popping along. Trade in Blaze Headlong, Brothers in Arms, Sash of Sandikai, Sigil of Permafrost, Flex, and a June Breaker thingamabob. Icebind, Aether Ice Vein, Ronin, Elemental Wizard. I'm just looking at the borders now to get it into my head as to where they are located on the said battlefield here. And anyone who's joined now or in the future, we have had a legendary so far, which was quite cool in the first box. We had the Tiger Stripe, of course. Cold Snap, Stroke the Flames, Silken Form, Mounting Anger, another Transmogrify, and then a shiny Healing Balm, Brain Freeze, Read the Ripples, Dust Runner Outlaw, and then some other tings. I can't remember exactly, but I think it was doubled twice. It was quite a while ago. Could have been +6 doubled. Yeah, that sounds about right. 24. Yeah, what would the maths have to be on that? +6 from what? Primeval Bellow? Is it Primeval Bellow Red that gives you +6? I cannot remember. Brothers in Arms. Oh, I guess you weren't playing Commoner, were you? You weren't playing Commoner at the time, were you, Andrew Mason? Maybe they hit you with a Swing Big or something like that. Because that's 8 damage, isn't it? Doubled 16 plus some other buff or something, I don't know. But that's ridiculous. 24 damage from a KO. That's just absurd. Transmogrify. Engulfing thingy. And then a Lava Burst foil. And then some other generic tings. Nothing ridiculous going on here. But yeah, thanks again for everybody who is who's joined me today, now and in the future. It's been fun so far, and we still got 2 boxes left, baby, 2.5. Cold Snap, Quelling Sleeves, Rise from the Ashes, another Dampen. I've put the wrong thing in the wrong pile. What a surprise! Dampen. And then a shiny Brothers in Arms, Read the Ripples, and then just generic tings. Another Phi token with a Phoenix Flame as well. Yo, got to go, mate. It's Amber's lucky night, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Absolutely. Have fun. You're going to have more fun than me ripping open cards, that's for sure. Rip open that. Oh, I'm not going to say it on stream. But you know what I mean. Have a lovely evening, mate. DGTCG is saying 2 bad beats into a red smash instinct. Oh, okay. Yeah, bad beats. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. Amber's lucky night. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. It's always lucky night with you, isn't it? Absolute specimen. Love the stream, mate. We'll drop by again. Yeah, thanks very much. Appreciate it. Even though you don't have a fucking clue what's going on, I appreciate your support. And have a lovely night, mate. Engulfing Flame Wave. Invoke Chromai. It's the first Chromai we've seen. And then a June Breaker thingy. Chromai apparently is the dragon that flies around the pits area. No, sorry, Metrics area, sorry. Because he's like the dragon of industry or something like that, so it's quite cool. And he's made of metal as well. So he's basically like the Chromium the Mutable from Magic the Gathering. That's basically what he is. But we do not mention that here. Even though we have done already. Whoops. DGTCG, thanks again. Oh, you're getting post-traumatic stress from that sort of PTSD from the previous Commoner games, right? Yeah. Breaking Point, Glacial Horns, Transmogrify, Invoke Vincerakai again, and a Silent Stilettos foil. I thought that was a bloody Ghostly Touch then, but no, it's not the case. Aether Ice Vein, Ice Bolt. And although these aren't my cards, I absolutely love doing this. So we've got Cold Foil Tide Flippers. Cold Foil Tide Flippers. X Factor 99 Gaming. Hey everyone, how are the pools so far? Well, first of all, welcome to the chat, Mr. or Mrs. X Factor 99 Gaming. I've never seen you here before, and hopefully we'll see you again at some point. But yeah, as Big Boss Book Club is saying, just underneath there, I got a Legendary in box 1. So we're currently on box 2, about halfway through. But yeah, we just pulled Cold Foil Tide Flippers. But in the first box, we got the Tiger Stripe Shuko. That's what we got in the first box. So yeah, loving life. And I might add as well, X Factor 99 Gaming, this is not my box. This is a patron's box of mine who has given me this box to open on stream today. And my boxes, I've got 3 boxes, and I'm going to be opening them on stream with Red Zone Rogue, DM Armada, and Bill from the Spike Feeders, the guys who I do the Ultimate Pit Fight content with. So stay tuned, because it's going to be on one of their channels within the next week or so, when they get their product. Obviously, USA product is delayed. I know Bill's got his, because obviously he's Canadian, but yeah, I was just waiting on those guys to get their stuff, and then we'll be doing that stream as well. Sift, Channel the Bleak Expanse as another Majestic there, and then Sigil of Permafrost, Ice Bolt, Read the Ripples, Lava Vein Loyalty, and then some other things. Frostbite Token, Channel the Bleak Expanse. It's always a good one. Heroes can't draw cards, reveal cards, or search decks from effects. And obviously you channelise as well, so that's just a fun card, isn't it? Let's be honest. More sort of ice auras that you have to sort of try and wade your way through as the opponent is always fun, I guess. Waning Moon, nice little card. Enables some interesting lines for Wizard now. Arctic Incarceration, Oasis Respite, Critical Strike, Tide Flippers, Eisenhower Thingy-Majob, Invoke Asvalai, and a Stoke the Flames foil for the Draconic. Icebind, Singe, and then some generic stuff. Okay, Aether Ashwing, Storm of Sandakan, getting this dust all over me. Critical Strike, Brothers in Arms, Searing Touch, Tide Flippers, Rise from the Ashes, Spreading Flames is a Majestic, Icebind, foil, Aether Dart, Singe, and then Draconic Ninja, and then just the draft stuff. Getting some big piles now though. Spreading Flames is Draconic Ninja, Majestic. Need to make sure I catch these Majestics, otherwise they're going to get lost in the piles of cards that obviously we're going through today. Right, okay, cool. So just generic stuff at the front there. Silken Form, Succumb to Winter, and then Invoke Weaver. That's the first Invoke Weaver we've had. Which is what I think one of my favourite dragons, just because it spews out other Ashwings. Yeah, just because she transforms other Ashwings when she enters or attacks, I think is quite good for developing your board state, which I think is crucial in Dramai. Oh, we've got a Marvel card, baby! A Marveled Cold Foil card. Is that even a thing? It must be. We've got a Marveled Cold Foil Invoke Weaver. So that's really, really interesting, because literally we only pulled the Invoke Weaver just now. That's the first Weaver we had. And we get a double Weaver pack with a marvelled cold foil in it. A marvelled cold foil Weaver, which is a great collector's piece. A lot of people are going to want to collect these marvelled dragon pieces, and I think that's a lovely one. A marvelled cold foil. A marvelled cold foil Invoke Weaver. Look at that on the back there. You can't really see it. I'm just trying to handle it. Let's get that in the sleeve straight away, shall we? Yeah, that looks really nice though. You probably can't see it very well on the stream at the moment, but yeah, it looks really, really nice. Let me see if I can... Yeah, it's very nice. Very nice. So yeah, that's that. First Marvel, coming in the second box of the case. Invoke Weaver, or however you want to pronounce that. Cool, let's carry on. So, Arctic Incarceration, Sizzler Protection, Brothers in Arms, Conduit Frostburn, Rapid Reflex, Strategic Planning, and Aether Ice Vein. Nothing too spicy there, unfortunately. X Factor Gaming, love the look of the Marvel cards. Yeah, they are very, very nice, aren't they? I think it was only a matter of time before LSS started including these sorts of cards. Obviously, we had obviously the Everfest full arts and stuff, didn't we? And I think it was only a matter of time before they started including these chase rare, chase sort of aesthetic cards in these sets as well for collectors and stuff. Burn Away, Critical Strike, Trade In, Quelling Robe, Engulfing Flame Wave, a Sift, and a shiny Rake the Embers, so nothing too ridiculous there. So let's just move on as quickly as we can. Still got 2 more boxes to go through, and I'm 50 minutes in, so I need to speed it up here a little bit. Dampen, Rise from the Ashes, and a Singe, so nothing ridiculous there. And then, of course, just the other stuff in the back of the pack, just protecting the good cards. But then there's a lot of good cards that aren't in the Majestic Rarity or what have you slot in this set, that's for sure. A lot of cards go burr in this set, as people like to say. Ooh, fire goes burr. Right, Flamecall Awakening, Oasis Respite, Trade In, Silent Stilettos, Sizzle of Permafrost, another Invoke Temai, and then a Ronin Renegade Foil, Ice Bolt, Ice Bind, Polar Cap, and then other Draconic Ninja and Draconic Illusionist and some tokens. I do like the fact that they've stuck with paper packs as well. It's a lot easier to open with no actual distress to the actual card inside either. Sigil of Protection, Healing Balm, Silent Stilettos, Mounting Anger, Invoke Necria, the first Necria we've had, which I think is awesome. Awesome card. Aether Hail, and Brain Freeze and other tings. I legit thought it would be a Marvel and a cold foil per box. No, of course not. Of course not. They want these things to be rare. They don't want to give you that stuff easily. It would be nice if that was the case, but these people have money to make, unfortunately. TCGs are just a money-making machine. They really are. So they're going to hose you. I was surprised Marvels weren't more scarce. Yeah, exactly. They probably should be more scarce. Because collectors are going to want to get these. So if you are cracking these and you are getting the Marvels, they're probably going to be worth something. Findal's Fighting Spirit is a rare. I did not know that. Sift, shiny, so nothing else there really. Cool. 3 more packs left of the second box. We've got 2 more boxes left. So we didn't get any legendaries in this box, unfortunately. Well, not yet, anyway. We might be due another one soon. Who knows? But we did get another combustion. There's a combustion point there. That's a Majestic. We did get the first Marvel of the case, though, and that was the Invoke Weaver. The first Marvel of the case. There's a cold foil as well, which is nice. That's what I mean. The Marvels, they're not, you know, the Marvel cards are not. If you're just playing the game, you don't care about the Marvels. You know, if you just want Invoke Weaver, you can get an Invoke Weaver. You don't need the Marvel version. The Marvel versions are just there for collectors, really, and people that do want to spice out their decks and do want to spend money on the singles, which is what you should be doing anyway if you want to procure certain cards. That's where the market is for those. Rapid Reflex, Phoenix Form, and Coronet Peak. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Wow. Let me just wait for the chat to catch up on that one. Holy shitballs. We've got a Coronet Peak and a Phoenix Form in that pack there. I'm just going to wait until the chat catches up because that is a spicy pack. When I was just saying we're going to be due another Legendary soon. And bang, there it was. Coronet Peak with the Phoenix Flame. Fuck me. Let's wait for the chat to catch up to that one. Tobias, you're getting a good box, mate. That's 2 Legendaries, 2 boxes so far. Pretty good. Let's wait for the chat to catch up on that one while I sleeve it. Coronet Peak. Rainbow Foil. And a Phoenix Form. That's a Majestic and Legendary in one pack. That is correct, Big Boss Book Club. Tobias has got the fire today. You are doing all right for Toby. Yes, I am. Yeah, you watch. You watch my 3 boxes that I've got in the corner there when I open up on stream with the rest of the guys. They're going to be rubbish, let's be honest. But yeah, Tobias is doing really well with these pulls at the moment. So, yeah. And it's just nice pulling them. I know they're not my cards, but, you know, it's just fun anyway. Congrats, Toby. Exactly that. Yeah, exactly. So, and yeah, and thank you very much for allowing me to pull these cards for you for the sake of just having fun on the stream. It's been fantastic. And we've still got 2 boxes left. And again, I do have to hurry up because I'm recording a podcast in about an hour, so I have to hurry up. So I really do have to hurry up now. Mounting Anger, nobody cares about that. Eisenhower, nobody cares. Shiny Rainbow Reflex. And whoever's watching or listening to this now or in the future, the podcast I'm referring to is the Living Legends podcast, a new podcast that I started up with Red Zone Rogue and Bill from the Spike Feeders. And yeah, we're going to be chatting about, obviously, Pro Tour Lille. We're going to be chatting about the banned and restricted announcements. And we're going to be chatting about the Uprising release in, obviously, UK, Canada as well. And any other questions you might have about that, feel free to message me or drop them in this chat and I can try and include them tonight. But let's get on to the 3rd box here from Tobias's case. And that's 2 out of 2 so far for Legendaries. And we obviously got the Marvel as well. So we're doing pretty well. That's 1 Legendary for each. Two unique Legendaries as well. Coronet Peak and the Tiger Stripe Shuko. So this is a nice case. So 2 Legendaries so far. Which is a lovely old job. Cool. So let's crack on. So anybody who has joined, we've got 2 Legendaries so far. We've got the Coronet Peak and the Tiger Stripe. And we've got a Marvel Invoke Weaver as well. Flex. Invoke Tom L. Tai to begin with. The first pack of this box is an Invoke Tom L. Tai. No sort of special foilings or anything, just the Majestic. Which is all you need. If you're a player and you want Invoke Tom L. Tai, then go and get this version because it's a lot cheaper. You don't need the Marvels, people. It's just an aesthetic. It's just an aesthetic. That's all it is. Come on, if you're a player, you don't even care about the White Warder. Bet we get another Marvel in this box. Let's hope so, for Toby's sake. Let's hope we get another Marvel in this box. Let's go. Breaking Point, Critical Strike, Glacial Horns, Sigil of Permafrost, Red Hot, nice card, and then Flex. This was Chalice's card, so it was quite memorable. Cool. And then just some other generic stuff, I guess. Invoke Tom Altai coming out on the first pack there, so we better sleeve that bad boy up. Andrew is saying, but I want one of each Marvel. Then buy the singles if you want them. But yeah, they are cool. They look really, really nice, and obviously they're fetching a pretty penny as a result of this. But yeah, it would be nice to have one of each, obviously, but you don't need them, is what I'm trying to say. Findale's Fighting Spirit, another Take the Tempo. So we've got 2 of those now, I think. We've got one normal one and one shiny one there. Oh, that's not a shiny one. Never mind. I'm talking trash. So the piles are getting quite big now. Just need to crack on a bit quicker now because I need to do this ting in an hour. So let's go. Let's go. Engulfing, no. Insidious Chill, another Majestic. I forgot to even sleeve this Majestic up from the last one. Never mind. But yeah, we're getting some good tings. Getting some good tings. It's a trap. Wouldn't shuffle them into my deck probably. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They're good. They're good, like sort of art pieces, aren't they? They're full art pieces. They're just nice to have. They're nice to have, but you don't need them to play. That's the thing. Succumb to Winter, Invoke Kyloria, and a shiny Billowing Mirage. Nothing spicy in that one. My floor is just becoming a carpet of packs. Sigil of Protection, Silent Stilettos, Eisenhower, Thingamabog, Transmogrify, and Ronin Tingy Tings. Nobody cares about that. That's Phoenix Flame, that's a token. Yeah. Phi and a Phoenix Flame. What do you reckon then? We're gonna get a cold. We're gonna get a cold foil in here as well. Tide Flippers, Transmogrify, Dampen, and Ice Bolt. Nothing really good there. Nothing good there, really. Rising Resentment, Phoenix Flame token. So what is everybody building out of this set then? Anything? I don't know whether I am, to be honest. I don't know whether I'm actually building anything from this set. I'm just getting it for the crack. Rapid Reflex, Rise from the Ashes, and Rebellious Rush. These are all Draconic Ninja stuff. So we need to sleeve those Majestics there. Keep forgetting about it. Burn Away, Healing Balm, Critical Strike, Glacial Horns, Sift, Invoke Chromai, and a Rainbow Foil Silken Form. So that's there. Singe. Big Box Book Club is saying, I'm very tempted by Dramai and maybe Blitz Phi to replace Ira for a bit. No, it's a good shout. It's a good shout. What, Dramai in CC and then Blitz Phi? Is that what you mean? Succumb to Winter. Another Invoke Weaver and then a shiny Findale's Fighting Spirit. Icebind, Frosting. Dramai tokens. Dramai, Aether Ashwing. Cold Snap. Scar for a Scar. Inflame. Conduit Frostburn. Mounting Anger. Strategic Planning and Sweeping Blow. Nothing really too good there. And to sleeve up these Majestics before I forget. Dramai and Fire will probably be built. Yep, CC Dramai and Blitz Fire. Yep, fair enough. Yeah, I think Dramai's ceiling is in CC. Very much like Prism in CC is it's just very good. Because you've got more life to play with and it's a longer game, so developing your board state over the course of a longer game is obviously better than in Blitz. I think in Blitz it's just, you know, as much damage as possible, as fast as possible, so I think it's a bit more difficult for Dramai, especially because she's very finicky to establish that board state. So yeah, I definitely think Dramai does have a high ceiling though in other formats. Arctic Intervention, Heatwave, Sigil of Permafrost, Tome of Duplicity for the wizard action, and Read the Ripples. So that's the first Tome of Duplicity we've had in this entire case so far. So that's cool. Probably a good Kano card, I imagine. Look at the top two cards of your deck, then banish one. If it's a non-attack action card, you can play it as though this turns over an instant. It's a blue pitch, Majestic as well. So yeah, I guess that works in Kano quite well. Dane Manson, the resident Kano player, might sort of chip in. I don't think he's watching tonight, but I might have to ask him whether Tome of Duplicity would be quite good in Kano, because it does seem like it could be good in Kano. Blaze Headlong, Sigil of Protection, Spellfire Cloak, Ice Eternal, Burn Them All, Red Zone Rogues card, lovely old job. And then just the generic stuff in the back here. Burn Them All. Burn them all. Have you got some more sleeves in the ready? Yeah, I do have. I do have some behind. I do have some in front of me as well, just in case. Inflame, Oasis Respite, Breaking Point, Findale's Fighting Spirit, a Red Sift, Rainbow Foil Fog Down, which is another Majestic. So I think that's the second Fog Down we've had today. And then just generic stuff. So I believe the second Fog Down we've had. Could be wrong. So we've got one box left after this. We're nearly at the end of this one. Well, about two-thirds through. Just trying to speed up a little bit. Transmogrify, Find Owls, Fighting Spirit, and Rise from the Ashes. Foil, Aether Dart, Ice Bolt, and then other stuff that nobody really cares about. Folks not rating that highly Burn Them All, but I quite like it. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't really have the brain power to decipher where it would be good, but I imagine it's more of a sort of late game thing, especially if you can stack them up and have multiples of them out. Your dragons are just going to be burning people for arcane damage. Another Erase Face. So we've got 2 Erase Face now as well, I believe. This one is a foil. No, talking trash. But yeah, Burn Them All. I think it's. I put it in the wrong pile again. I put that in the Draconic Ninja. Yeah, I think it could be good late game, where all of your equipment or all of your arcane barrier stuff is gone. Or we got a cold foil ash token, which is probably not the cold foil you want to be seeing. A bloody ash token, but there we are. So yeah, cold foil ash token and a Erase Face in that pack. So cold foil ash. Andrew Mason, are you getting their matching dragon shields? What are you referring to there? What matching dragon shields for what? Dragons or? Not sure. They are available just yet. So there are other dragon images on dragon shield cards. Oh right, yeah, of course, yeah. You're on about the dragon sleeves. Yeah, that's fair enough. It makes sense, doesn't it? Dragon shield. They're going to want to print all the dragon sleeves, surely. Invoke Necria and an Ice Bolt, so nothing too ridiculous here. More rapid reflexes. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. And then just more tokens. Nearly at the end, folks. Got another box. Got another box left after this, but still nearly there. Nearly there. Arctic Intervention, well, Incarceration, Healing Balm, Cold Snap, Spellfire Cloak, Eisenhower, another Invoke Necria, and a June Breaker thingy-mabob. And then some other stuff. And some other things. Lava Burst, Mounting Anger, Strategic Planning and Breaking Point, so nothing ridiculous going on there, unfortunately. So this box is a bit of a slap in the face. I've got a cold foil ash token, no legendaries, no marvels, and then sort of, you know, here or there majestics, but this is what happens. Had to have a break and come back to ours talking about disappointment and losing money on packs. That's what happens though, isn't it? You do lose money. You have to be prepared to lose money on packs if you are cracking them en masse. Well, maybe not so much if you're cracking them en masse, but if you're cracking like one box, you have to be prepared to just be like, right, yeah, I'm going to probably lose money on this. But I think in anything spicy pulled. So you do have 2 legendaries so far. You got a stack of majestics, obviously, but you got the Coronet Peak. You got the Coronet Peak legendary. You got obviously the Marvel Invoke Weaver, and you got the Tiger Stripe Shuko. So you got 2 legendaries, and you got a Marvel so far. And obviously we're just at the end now of the 3rd box. So we've still got 1 box left after this, Tobias. So yeah, I'm hoping you still got a good chance of getting some more stuff. But we will see. We will see, friend. We will see. So Burn Away, Oasis, Glacial Horns, Flex, another Hypothermia. That's the 2nd Hypothermia we've had now, I believe. And then some just generic stuff at the end here. Unfortunately, no Fabled right now. But yeah, as I mentioned, 2 legendaries and a Marvel so far, as Big Boss Book Club has rightly said there. So thanks for keeping along with everything what's going on here, just in case I forget. And then yeah, Engulfing Flame Wave, Invoke Mirror Guy. That's the first Invoke Mirror Guy we've seen. Why am I putting an Aether Hell in the Draconic Ninja pile? I don't know. And then we got a Polar Cap. So yeah, it's the first Invoke Mirror Guy we've had. That's the Mysteria Dragon. Yeah, the Dragon of Strategy, apparently. If you care about that sort of thing, probably not. So yeah, 2 packs. The end of this box, and then we have 1 more box left, and that's it. Let me just sleeve up this Hypothermia. 2nd Hypothermia, I believe, we've pulled today. For Mr. Tobias in the chat. And again, if you haven't joined the Discord already, then the link is not in the description box below. I've just checked. Never mind. But it is on the little banner on the front of the page, the front of my YouTube page. You'll find a banner to the Discord where all of these lovely people that are in the chat do hang out on a regular basis, including me as well. But I'm not really that lovely. Eisenhower Wafer Vein, shiny trade-in. So that's a pretty pants pack there, unfortunately. But if you haven't joined Discord, go and join it. It's a lovely old place. And if you're in the chat right now, obviously I'm going to be finishing this stream very, very shortly, because I've obviously got the Living Legends podcast to capture in about 45 minutes. I will very, very briefly show you another Invoke Mirror Guy. I'll very, very briefly show you my new character avatar for the channel. So yeah, I was very, very excited about that. It looks awesome. It's not really flesh and blood related. Oh, we got what's this? Oh, it's cold foil. Burn them all. That's quite nice. A cold foil burn them all. Burn them all. So that's 2 burn them alls now I think we have. Obviously one of them is cold foil. Lovely old job. So we've got an ash token and a burn them all. So it's a nice little pack to end on there for the 3rd box. But yeah, after this, after I've cracked this last box, I will show you my new character avatar for the channel. As I said, it's not very fantasy. It's sort of steampunk, sort of dystopian style looking. But I'll show you after this box. I think it's quite cool. But yeah, my channel is basically going through a massive sort of redesign, rebrand sort of scenario, which is why the content hasn't really been flowing as much as it should have been recently. And as well as that, I'm doing a lot of collaborations with people at the moment. So the content that I'm on isn't really my own right now. So stay tuned. I appreciate everybody who has supported me thus far in this journey. And if you haven't subscribed or haven't sort of pledged anything on my Patreon and you'd want to help support the channel directly, then please feel free to do that, because you know your support is paramount to keeping this channel going, keeping the community going that I've built. And everybody who does that already, you are absolute heroes. Thank you very much. Inflame, Brothers in Arms, Blaze Headlong, Tide Flippers, Transmogrify, another Invoke Necria, and an Engulfing Flame Wave. The first pack of the 4th box. Quality over quantity. It is indeed. It is indeed. Yeah. So the 2nd episode of Common and Chaos is being edited at the moment. So that's going to be coming out soon. And I'm obviously still looking for guests on that series as well. So if you want to get involved, then we can by all means sort something out. Especially if you're a patron of the channel, you'll become top of the list straight away because you're all lovely folks. So yeah. Yeah, so we've got the Common and Chaos show continuing. That's the next episode is going to be out in the next few weeks or so. And that's featuring someone who I met on Twitter, who is, I believe, looking to start a Commoner channel. So yeah, look out for that. That is Azalea versus Alden in a Commoner game. And guess who I'm playing? Yeah, you knew it already. But yeah, Ice Eternal, Invoke Necria, another one, and another Ice Eternal. But yeah, as I mentioned as well, I'm obviously doing the Living Legends podcast every week, which is obviously on Red Zone Rogue's channel. I am doing the UPF series, which comes out on my channel, Red Zone Rogue, and DM Armada. And obviously doing these streams as well every now and again. So yeah, it's going to be... yeah, as I said, a lot of collaboration stuff going on at the moment, which is where all my time goes most of the time. And I spend a lot of time on Twitter as well at the moment, and a lot of time spending editing weird characters with different loadouts for people, which I think is quite cool. I do enjoy doing that. Okay, so just generic stuff. Haven't missed anything too spicy in these first few packs here. The last one, Andrew is saying I have all the stuff downstairs ready. Exactly, yeah. So we'll sort out something very soon then with regards to that. Very, very soon. Rise from the Ashes. Another Phoenix form. Lovely old job. So we've got 2 of those now, I think, in this box. So we've got a Blitz playset of Phoenix form, which is pretty good. But apparently Phi is just ridiculous anyway. You know, you don't really need all the stuff. He's just literally 0 cost go again attacks. Yeah, 0 cost go again attacks, eh? Will LSS ever learn that that's not the way we should be playing the game? I don't want to block. I just want to throw 0 cost go again attacks. That's it. No strategy, just throwing 0 cost attacks at you. Great fun. Okay. Flex, Rapid Reflex, and a Sweeping Blow. Nothing really to report in that pack there, really, unfortunately. And these piles are getting quite large. Fire and a Phoenix Flame. Big Boss Book Club is saying, I just need something to hold my phone to film my face and I should be good to go. That's all you need, yeah. And you can get some, some really, really cheap tripods on Amazon that then you can just hook round something and you're good to go. As you say, it's pretty easy. Everyone's normally, in this day and age, got access to a smartphone most of the time, and that's pretty much HD film quality for what it is. If you actually have a look at the first episode of Commoner Chaos, my camera quality on that video was rubbish for the face cam because I screwed up something during the recording process. But you get away with it. You get away with it. It's just for the effect, really. It's just for the effect of cutting between things and making things look smoother if there is like a cut that you need to do in the edit in post production. So it just makes all that sort of stuff easier. So yeah, that's why I use it. And obviously in the UPF videos as well, I use it there as well, just because it makes cuts easier and easier to tell like stories and stuff, which is it's all good. Just talking trash now, really, aren't I? Cool. So we've got ninjas. We've got cold foil sash of Sandakai here. Cold foil sash of Sandakai. I have stolen my daughter's GoPro-like device and her lighting rig. Yeah, that's all you need. That is all you need. I did film some games with Pascal as well. Obviously, Supperworm in the Discord. Lovely guy, patron of the channel. But I realised that I was playing with rares by accident. I was playing with Dorinthia. And I was playing with Warrior's Valor, which is a rare card. So I fucked that up, didn't I? But hey ho, these things happen. So yeah, that's had to be scrapped because that's definitely not a Commoner Chaos video. But yeah, just in general, if you're thinking about creating content or just making videos and stuff. Just do it. Don't spend. Don't sort of burn yourself out. Just do what you can. Do what you want to do, and just enjoy it. Really, that's all. That's the only advice I have to you. Just enjoy it. Don't worry about the numbers that you're getting or anything like that, because ultimately they don't really matter as long as this is a hobby. The numbers and stuff don't really matter. It's all about who you are as a person and what you want to share. That's what it is. Starting stilettos, succumb to winter. So this is not good so far. But hey ho, we'll see. Massive carpet of packs on the floor. Lava burst. Mounting anger, sift and sand cover, so nothing ridiculous there, unfortunately. Ice bolt, bane freeze, soaring strike, sweeping blow, polar cap, Dramai. Icelander, back of the box, back of the pack there, healing balm. Blaze Headlong, Brothers in Arms, Sash of Sandakai, Rise from the Ashes, another Invoke Tom Eltai, and a Blaze Headlong foil. So that's the second Invoke Tom Eltai I believe we've had in this case, and nothing too spicy at the back there. So yeah, that's it. So Invoke Tom Eltai, and put the Blaze Headlong in the wrong pack again, wrong pile. So yeah, we've got two Invoke Tom Eltais now, I believe. Healing Balm, Draconic Thingies, Trade In, Heat Wave, Engulfing Flame Wave, Invoke Yendurai, the Savage Lands Dragon, and then a is that Cold Foil? No, Rainbow Foil Frost Hex, Icebind, Ice Bolt, blah de blah de blah. Nothing else going on there, unfortunately. So yeah, we've got Rainbow Foil Frost Hex. I think that's the first Frost Hex we've had. I think we've had Encase, and we've had some other Hypothermias, maybe, for the ice stuff, but we haven't had that yet, I don't think, the Frost Hex. Could be wrong. Succumb to Winter. Cold Snap. Ice Bind. Nothing in that one. Rapid Reflex, Channel the Bleak Expanse and Shiny Oasis. And then no other spice in the back there, unfortunately. So we'll Channel the Bleak Expanse. I think we've had one of those. Yeah, we have had one of these already. The one that doesn't allow you to search, reveal, or draw cards. We're nearly there, folks. And then whoever is stuck around at the end, I'll show you my random ass character avatar that I just had back about an hour or so ago. My artist. Invoke Chromai, another one. Polar Cap, Ice Bolt. And then nothing else to report in that pack. Okay. Strategic Planning, Invoke Vincerakai again, and a Rainbow Foil Cold Snap. And then nothing else, I believe. Rake the Embers. So we got 6 packs left, folks. That's all we have. That's all we have left. 6 packs. And then that is it. Brothers in Arms, Arctic, Scar for a Scar, Spellfire, Flex, Sigil of Permafrost, and another Flex, Singe, Brain Freeze, no other spice there, unfortunately. Fi, Dramai, Specialist cards, yeah, I have seen those actually. So I think they're in this Draconic pile. So I think is there only one of them? Is there only one specialization which they can both use? Red Hot. There we go. Speaking of which, there is one there. Red Hot, which Dramai and Fi can both use. So there we go. Then we got Invoke Weaver and a Rainbow Foil Frightmare. There's a bit of speculation going around about that. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. At face value, it doesn't seem very good, but maybe it's just something that that we're going to see fleshed out in the future, like a horror blue pitch illusionist, something along those lines. Because yeah, 3 resources for 13 damage, I think is pretty good. There's obviously a prerequisite as to what you have to fulfill before you throw that at somebody. But yeah. Okay, Storm of Sandikai, Aether Ashwing. Critical Strike, Cold Snap, Scar for a Scar, Glacial Horns, Engulfing Flame Wave. That all you got. That's the second one we've got of those. Flakes preview card. And then nothing else spicy in there. Yeah, so that all you've got is pretty good for defending against ninjas, because a lot of their sort of base power attacks will be 2 or less. And then obviously when the combat chain closes, you get to draw, which could be quite good. So obviously it basically replaces the card in your hand, so that you can then arsenal something. Or if they then start up another chain, you can then defend again with the card that you just drew as a result of that. But normally it's just one long chain, so I don't know where you would really use it. We'll see. Transmogrify, another Sift, and a shiny Billowing Mirage. If I haven't mentioned so already, that's my favourite art in the set, I think, Billowing Mirage. And then nothing else to report in the back of that pack. Two more packs left. Two more packs left. Only the one Marvel, unfortunately, so far. But two legendaries. It's not too bad. Mounting Anger. Spreading Flames is a Majestic. And then we've got just generic stuff at the back here. With one more pack left to go. And then we're going to wrap this up. And I'm going to show you my character avatar thingy, which I had done recently. If anybody cares about that, we will see. That is a Majestic. Spreading Flames. I believe that's the second Spreading Flames we've had. A 1-cost Draconic Ninja, attacks for 3 with Go Again. Draconic attacks you control have +1, while their base power is less than the number of Draconic Chain Links you control. Okay, last pack of the case. Here we go, Tobias. You've got two legendaries. Are we going to get anything else here for you today? Strategic Planning, Asvalai, and Mounting Anger. So not really much going on now. But that, I think, is pretty much it. So we'll just do a quick recap of the stuff that we got, the Majestics and stuff. There's no more cold foils in the back there, unfortunately. No Fables, nothing like that. But that is pretty much it for the case. A 2 legendary case, which I think is a good little conversion. And of course we had a Marvel in there as well, which obviously can fetch a pretty penny. Obviously we had a load of other stuff as well, Majestics, a couple of Blitz play sets of certain Majestics as well. So yeah, that was pretty good. Great fun as well. So thank you very much for Tobias for allowing me to crack that on your behalf on this channel. And of course I will send you all of these back as well, in the box that you sent them to me in as well. Just going to tidy these up a little bit. But yeah, that was good fun actually. So we'll have a look through these Majestics and stuff in a moment, and separate them out into duplicates and all that sort of stuff, so we know what we're working with. Cool, nice and tidy. All sorted out into the respective classes and talent pools already, so less organising needs to be done. So these are the Majestics and stuff that we had here. So Spreading Flames, did we have any more of those? I swear we did. I swear we had another Spreading Flames. Yeah, we had one there. That's it. So 2 Spreading Flames. That all you got? I think we had 2 of those. Yep, got 2 of those, I believe. Got 2 Fog Downs, 2 Erase Face. Erase Face, I think we had 2 of them. We had one right at the start, didn't we? Yeah. Rainbow 4 one. So 2 Erase Face. Frightmare was the only one. Channel the Bleak Expanse. I think we had another one of those. Yeah, we did have another one of those. Definitely have another one of those. Somewhere. Channel the Bleak Expanse. I swear we had another one of them. Yeah, there it is. So 2 of those. Frost Hex, I believe that was the only one. We had other ice cards, but it wasn't Frost Hex. Oh, we did have another Frost Hex. There we go then. And we had 2 Insidious Chills as well. So we had quite a few ice cards in this. Encase was definitely the only ice card. Hypothermia was 2. There was 2 of those. Yeti, welcome to the chat. I've just cracked the case, so it has all been done, and I'm just recapping now what I've cracked on this case. This case was for a patron who sent me the case to crack on stream today. So luckily, all the pulls are going to him, of course. So we had 2 Phoenix forms, I believe. Yeah, 2 of those. We had 2 Invoke Tom L ties, I know that. Cool. Then we had a Sash Cold Foil, Burn Them All. We had Tiger Stripe and Coronet Peak. We had an Ash Token Cold Foil. We had 2 Burn Them Alls. We had 2 Fog Downs. We had 1 Tome of Duplicity. We had 2 Take the Tempos. I know that. Yeah. 2 Take the Tempos. Combustion Point. We had 2 Combustion Points. We had 1 Marvel Weaver. Cold Foil Tie Flippers. We had 2 Rewinds. Cold Foil Helios Mitre. Cold Foil Silken Form and a Vipox. So that is all the stuff that we got there. So I'm just going to recap it again for Yeti, who just entered the chat, and anybody else who might enter now or in the future. We had Vipox, Silken Form, Vipos, Silken Form Cold Foil, Helios Mitre Cold Foil, 2 Rewinds, a Cold Foil Tie Flippers, a Marvelled Invoke Weaver. So we've got a Marvelled Invoke Weaver. 2 Combustion Points, 2 Take the Tempos, Tome of Duplicity, 2 Fog Downs, 2 Burn Them Alls, one of which is Cold Foil Ash Token, Legendary Tiger Stripe Shuko, Legendary Coronet Peak, both of which are rainbow foils, Cold Foil Sash of Sandakai, 2 Invoke Tommel Ties, 2 Phoenix Forms, 2 Insidious Chills, 2 Hypothermias, and in case, 2 Frost Hex, 2 Channel the Bleak Expanse, a Rainbow Foil Frightmare, and 2 Erase Face, one of which is Rainbow Foil, 2 of That's All You Got, and 2 Spreading Flames. So that's all of the Majestics and all of the Legendaries, Marvels, and all of the high rarity cards in this pile for Tobias there. I might have missed something, so they could be in these piles if I have, but I think that's pretty much everything that we got there in those packs. So that was pretty good. Pretty good case for Tobias. 2 Legendaries, 1 Marvel. Just makes me want to crack all of my boxes, to be honest. But I'm saving that for the stream with the other guys. And as I mentioned as well before, I do have 3 boxes of Uprising, but I'm saving it for a international stream with Red Zone Rogue, Dim Armada, and Bill from the Spike Feeders. We're all going to be doing a stream together where we open up all of our packs and just have a chinwag. It's me and the UPF boys. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. And before we go, if you are interested, I'm going to show you my channel avatar character that has been drawn up and completed for me as of about 2 hours ago. Before I started this stream, I had the email come through saying this is the character art, so I'm going to show that to you now. This is basically the character for my new channel design as and when it's complete. It's not really Flesh and Blood related, but it looks really, really cool. So I'm going to show you that now. So bear with me one sec. Let me just change over to this screen and show you that. There he is. Look at that. That is so awesome. So yeah, I think it looks absolutely awesome. It's very sort of steampunk, sort of Mad Max style character, and sort of also modelled on Cloud from Final Fantasy. As you can see, he's got a bike there. He's got a massive sword on his back. He's got long flowing hair, which obviously sort of encapsulating what I've got. I wish my body was like his. Obviously he's a lot more sort of lean than I am. I'm a bit of a fat shit, but hey ho. But yeah, as Andrew Mason is saying in the chat there, FF7 inspired, very much so. Massive sword on the back, bike, but yeah, also very sort of dystopian feel to it. And yeah, lots more sort of Mad Max steampunky type vibe. Yeah, very Final Fantasy, very much so. That was the sort of one of the reference materials was the Final Fantasy VII Cloud character. But yeah, so yeah, really happy with that. Love that, and obviously there's other pieces of art being done as we speak as well from the same artist who's done all my other things. Yeah, just thought I'd share that with you all before we finished off today. But I've got another thing to do now, so I'm doing the Living Legends podcast in about 20 minutes time, which will be released on Wednesday on Red Zone Rogue's channel. So stay tuned for that. And thank you very much for everybody who's tuned in. It's been a fantastic time. Tobias, thank you very much again for sending me this case to crack on your behalf. It was great fun to see a lot of the cards, and we pulled some great things for you, so I hope you enjoy those. And I'll get these back out to you as soon as I can, so I'll message you separately. But apart from that, that is pretty much all we've got time for today. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we will see you on the next video, wherever that might be. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Have a lovely night. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Peace.